playing in my head now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Demoncast.
Woo! Casts of demons for the Demoncast. Demons.
Technically, for Demoncast, there's only one demon.
Yeah. The rest of us are just slightly evil.
Yeah.
I'm just emotionally evil.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
So, yeah. Tonight's movie that we're going to be doing is Jim Henson's Dark Crystal, the 1987 movie.
Woo!
Oh boy, one of my all-time favorites.
Oh, 1982 movie. I got the date wrong.
Sure, he messed it up?
I already messed it up, damn it! Something else was 87.
I wasn't born in 1982.
There's a lot of things that are probably 87.
I know why I said 87.
Why?
I was born in 1987.
Talking about the bite of 87.
No.
Yes.
Both leave.
That's why I said 87.
Wait, was that actually why?
That's why I said 87.
Were you... You're actually thinking of a friggin' FNAF bite of 87.
Look, I've been watching FNAF stuff. So when I said 1980, Seven just came out. But no, it's
You're not allowed here anymore.
It's Dark Crystal 1982.
You're not allowed here.
I mean, hey, puppets, animatronics, it's for around the same area,
no,
right?
do not even compare that.
Technically, animatronics probably were used in the making of this, so...
Oh yeah, they definitely are, so...
Five Nights at the Dark Crystal.
I mean,
no one would survive.
There's also puppets in FNAF, too, so...
None of you are allowed to speak anymore.
I know, I'm just gonna start using sign language on the non-camera.
So,
you better work.
Yeah, welcome, Castle Dragons. So, yeah, we're this is on the behalf of Bella Renti because this is her favorite movie. Hello, Hop on Pop. This is her favorite movie.
Pop.
Mostly because she's actually named after one of the characters in there. I don't know if you guys know Chamberlain, but Bella Renti's real name is Chamberlain.
I hate your existence. You make that
No, it's actually Fizzgig. It was all puppetry, Gregory.
I'm pretty sure it was all puppetry, Gregory.
You must find the Dark Crystal, Gregory.
Gregory, I have to send you out to go and find the shard.
Oh, not the shard, please.
Oh my god, just change Jen into Gregory and it makes Dark Crystal a meme.
That's it. You're not allowed
Dark Crystal,
here
no, not Fizzgig! Yes, Fizzgig!
No!
Fizzgig!
Fizzgig is my favorite. I love Fizzgig.
Okay, so then, Belle, how about we start with your overall thoughts on this movie?
Personally, I loved this movie. It was everything as a child that I was afraid of, all put into one. It made my existence better. Also, I just loved the puppets. Like, the puppets made... They were so well made that they just made... Oh god, it was so realistic. It was terrifying. Truly terrifying. That is why I love this movie. Oh god.
Alright, if that's all, then how about you, Sunny?
Honestly, I really like this movie. I also kind of grew up watching it. I heckin' love, like, the little fantasy worlds with different creatures, different lore and all that. Like, I really love this one. I don't know if you want me to go more into it.
That's fine. That's fine for a starter. I would say I also love this movie, and I love almost everything about it except for the main character.
Oh god.
The
whole definition of why this show is existing.
I love the existence of the show, but I don't.
I love everything else but you.
I love everything here except for you.
like the granny in like Abuela from Encanto.
Oh yeah.
I like
Oh my
everyone
God.
here but the main character. Screw the main character. We give you
This is
emotional
something like it.
troubles.
Just more emotional damage. There we go.
Oh, not more, please. We've all had enough, I think.
It's a Jen is Mirabelle now.
Yeah.
No. Please
So,
don't.
Wait, he has. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, I almost went to a rant about how they're the same.
you guys should do Encanto next. We might.
It was a really good movie.
It
That's a good
was a,
idea, whoever said
it
that.
was a really good
Here's
movie.
one-
I want to kind of give it a little
Yeah.
more time because I'm getting a little Frozen fever off of Encanto. So,
There's
want.
one issue with it.
Yeah.
There's one issue with it. We can't do it because we don't talk about Bruno.
God damn
That's
it!
That's it. We don't talk about him.
Of course, as soon as you say that,
That's the
chat
end of
says
the
the
series.
same thing.
That's
We
the end of
can't
the
talk
series now.
about
We can't
Bruno.
talk about him. That's it. We can't do the movie. Nothing. This is the end of the Demoncast. Actually, we cannot
just
do it.
cannot talk about that movie. Just give us a little time. Maybe a couple of months, and
I have
maybe
to
we'll
grieve
do
first.
maybe we'll do Encanto.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So how about we start with talking about the beginning of the movie?
Okay. I would
Nice
personally
music.
like to. It does have nice music, but I would like to just say how slow it started.
Oh yeah,
Damn it!
yeah.
Sunny, you
Sorry.
there?
It
I'm
definitely.
looking at stream. Sorry.
Oh, and how I did the little transitioning into movie stuff.
That's just what
Ooh.
beach. Where they all do what you literally should not do and like stare into a laser
Staring
pointer
into a
sort
laser
of thing.
beam. Yeah. How do we start this movie? Teaching the wrong values by staring into lasers.
Oh God, not the lasers. The lasers were awful.
Oh.
Mm.
But
But
yeah, so
personally, I thought it started really slow.
Yeah.
As a kid, I got really bored really fast. I was like, okay, this is going nowhere. He is now playing the flute, and that is it. I got really bored.
yeah, honestly, the only part of the beginning that I kind of liked was with the Skeksis, and then a little bit with the other guys there. Oh, I'm blanking.
Mystics.
The Mystics, thank
The
you.
Mystics.
A little
Yeah.
bit with the Mystics, and then I'm like, okay, we're about 10 minutes in. Can we get to the start of the actual plot here?
The
No,
thing
I
was,
liked
I don't
it.
think I can never say their name correctly, so don't criticize me.
Skeksis.
But I didn't think, yes, them. I didn't think that they needed as much time in the beginning as they got because, they had a good amount of time. Like they were perfect.
Yeah.
Like that was awesome. But also, it went on forever. Like
Mm.
Yeah.
the Mystics had too much time. When he was dying, he had too much time. And the Skeksis in their like little fight scene that went on forever. Like, but other than that, I loved the beginning was
Yeah.
still a little slow, but I loved it. Like,
I think the slowness of it does kind of, it feels like, okay, we probably should have cut a little here and moved it a little more into the middle to do some stuff. But, yeah. No.
I thought that although the intro, if like they had just quickly like if they had like put him like playing like the flute in the intro, if they had just gotten there and then started moving faster, I think that would have been good because like it would have shown like the how peaceful he is compared to like how
Yeah.
chaotic his actual life is. Like that would have been nice. But
Mm.
overall, it was a great beginning and then just kept on going. And then I was like, okay, when is this going? When is this ending?
Yeah. But yeah, at least the one good thing about it is that it at least laid out, who are these people? What is our plot device here? And and what the goal is. I mean, some movies just they don't give the explanation, especially in fantasy movies. But this one has like the opposite problem of going a little too long with it.
Right, but it was at least good. Like at least good that they did it though. I thought they
Yeah.
did really well on like defining the characters. I felt personal connections to almost all of it, except the Skeksis. But every other character, I felt a real genuine connection. No, shut the fuck up. I hate that sound. To this day, it angers me. It is. I wanted to slap him. You're gonna get killed. I'm going to murder you. It's so bad. Why does he make that sound so much? At first, I was like, "Oh, he's just thinking." After a while, it became he's not thinking anymore. This is just his natural sound. Oh my god!
He I think he purposely does it because he wants to be annoying the other Skeksis.
Oh,
They
it's
do
so
get
bad.
annoyed by it.
Yeah,
I hate him so much.
I love Chamberlain. I'm sorry, I just love him.
Although,
No, I
guys,
hated it.
can I mention what I like about the beginning, since you two hate
Yes,
it, dislike
Sure.
it?
please.
I honestly really like the beginning, mostly for the reason that, one, it shows off the the characters. Like I'm like really impressed over like the puppetry and the designs, and I friggin' loved like watching how they moved. So
Yeah,
I kind of liked how it was a little slow and how it like showed everything, because then like you see it all and it's so cool.
yeah,
That's true. And it they did a really good job showing the bond between the elder, the Urza. That's his name, right?
I
Urza.
think, yeah, Urza.
yeah.
So they showed a really good connection between him and the main character Jen. They did a great job at that. I felt like I cried, and I was just that was what halfway through the beginning, I was already crying. I was like an emotional wreck because I was like, I don't know what I was so sad. I was devastated because this kid, Jen, loved him so much.
Ursu.
Yeah.
Sorry. It was Ursu with
And
a
I
U.
think part of that
Ursu.
I think part of that is like the design of the puppets as well. Just and like especially with like the picture that I have up right now, they just look so sympathetic. They look so old and wise. Like every single time you look at them, like you very much can probably like imagine like your grandpa like just like looking back at you. So that's probably why.
Unless you had a chaotic grandpa, then.
Honestly, one of the
Like-
best parts of the movie is the puppets, and especially with the mystics and the Skeksis, just how detailed every bit of them is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and compare and contrast them, how the Skeksis look so hideous and vile and just I want to punch them all. I want to break their beaks. And then compared to the Mystics that are genuinely like so like as you said like kind they just look so different. And like when Chamberlain had all his clothing removed,
Oh god.
that was awful. They were
Yeah.
so detailed that like I thought he was gonna break. Like
Yeah.
that he looked like he could break at any second. I was so scared of
Yeah.
him.
And even like
How
when
did-
oh, sorry. I was gonna bring up the contrast we were talking about before too, with the Mystics and the Skeksis. Even
Go
like
ahead.
spoiler alert, when the two leaders like died, even that was such like a really good contrast. Like how the Skeksis like disintegrated technically, and the Mystic just twinkles away.
And also with that too, the Skeksis was trying to cling on to life as much as possible, and the Mystic was just kind of ready.
Yeah.
He was
Not to
just
mention the way that they were grieving over him. Because,
Yeah.
like, the Skeksis weren't really grieving. They were just waiting for him to pass so that the next in line could happen, as everybody else was going about their day kind of slowly. And then when when he did die, they started immediately moving into the next phase so that everything could happen the way it was supposed to. Like, they truly did care about him. Like, they were part of, like, a family. Like,
yeah.
and you just saw
Yeah.
the difference in the Skeksis. And even with, like, like you said, like the compare and contrast. The Skeksis are so like they're so evil looking and skinny compared to the Mystics that are big and and like comfortable looking. You're
Yeah.
gonna squeeze them like
Yeah.
Yeah. But as you know, we're talking about all this. It also kind of proves the point. Jen. What can we say about Jen?
What can we say about, what do you say about Jen?
is that a real song?
It's what do you do about Maria from Sound of Music, but I
How do you
changed it to
solve a
Jen.
problem like Maria?
I don't know. You put it together.
I'm trying to
Um,
think now of ignore me.
yeah, we're just gonna ignore you right now. Love you, Sonny. We're ignoring you.
I was looking
Don't worry,
through
we
the
love
book
you though.
to see what kind of gelfling he was.
Oh yeah,
Might be
Sunny has a book.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
think
Sonny
yeah.
has
I
a
have
book of everything, but we're talking mostly about the movie, and the book does both movie, TV show, books, and comics.
I think he was Stonewood.
So
If anyone watches the show and knows
yeah.
that.
So here's my biggest problem when it comes down to this movie, and it is a big problem. Jen, to me, is so uninteresting and boring.
Oh, okay. All right. I see. I see. I see how it is. All right, fine. Just the main character like that. Fine.
I mean, some of the lines that he's given are also kind of awkward. Like, when he's leaving to go on this quest, he's like, I'm not sure if I'm ready to go alone. And then you get like a couple of seconds with the music he's looking at, and he's like, alright, alone then. Like,
I mean,
why did we need that?
Era. That's the time era.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I would do though. I'm not ready to go alone. No one's gonna stop me. All right, alone it is then. Fine. I guess I'm going.
Okay,
That's
but like,
relatable right there. Jen's just like, anyone parental guidance, please? No? Alright, well, off into the wilderness.
No, my
Here I
dad's
go.
dead. All right then.
Where's Freddy when you need him?
dad.
Need my father figure.
Jen, hop into my stomach. We need to make sure that the Gotham don't find you.
Oh, the Skeksis are after you, buddy. Get in.
He's only been with the Mystics his whole life and doesn't know anything else. I definitely understand that. Like, when he gets to, like, other people and having to interact with them, I definitely get his, like, weird, his, like, kind of way of interacting with them is a little weird, but it's understandable because he's been kind of isolated. It's like having been like raised in like a commune or something.
It's like Avatar Aang, raised by monks, frozen in a bit of ice for a while, and then he comes into the real world like, oh, there's issues going on.
There's issues here.
The monks, oh my god, the Mystics didn't even seem like they were really unitative. Like, they all seemed like they were, like, they kind of lived their own, like, they all respected each other, like, that kind of vibe, but, like, they clearly didn't seem to have many conversations with each other. So this poor kid was just sent out to go fix the world, and nobody was talking to him for, like, all these years. And then he plays, like, a flute, he's just, like, having a nervous breakdown. He's like...
He has also absolutely no idea what he's doing. All he knows when he leaves is he has to go to Olga, get a crystal shard, and then...
And that's it.
Yeah.
And then Olga tells him what happens next.
Raised by introverts and told to go be an extrovert.
Exactly. And Kira is the complete opposite. So, like, this poor kid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I liked him a little bit, like I agree he was kind of boring, but also I think that's what I liked about him was that he wasn't like one of those exciting main characters that are like in every single TV show where like they're always like so going and ready to do things. Like he was literally like, I don't know if I want to be here. I want to
Yeah.
kind of go home. Like
He was
Yeah.
relatable.
I kind of get that. I just, even like with a lot of the like more relatable, reluctant characters, I just kind of wish there was a little more to them. Like at the end of the movie, I just don't feel like I really connected with them.
I feel like I connected with
Yeah,
Olga
he is at
thinking
least sweet. Hop on Pop. He is at least sweet.
he is sweet, and the thing is, I think that's like his biggest trait about him. Like he doesn't have much of a personality, but that's his biggest thing. Like
Yeah.
he's sweet to genuinely everybody. Like at first he's afraid of you, and then once he kind of realizes that like you're nice, even if like you're scary looking, he like that's why he got manipulated so much by that stupid Chamberlain because he's so sweet. I will murder you. He because he was so kind to everybody for literally because he was raised by the Mystics and they were like respectful and kind to each other. But this poor kid was literally sent out on the world with no concept of the word no or like sorry no. Like he wasn't really like he just kind of was like, oh okay, I guess I'm meeting you now and now we're
Oh.
friends forever.
Crap! I just realized something.
What?
What?
Jin is just a little more boring buddy from Elf.
Oh my god. Get out. You may leave.
Smarter. He's smarter than Buddy.
He's so much smarter.
I'll definitely give him that. He's definitely smarter than Buddy, but it's kind of close to the same character.
I also
No, it's not.
can't imagine Jen standing like, in a group shouting, "Oh my God, it's Santa!"
True.
Like,
Yeah, this
I don't-
poor kid would not even see, like, he wouldn't even know what Santa is. He would just be like,
Yeah.
okay,
True.
someone
True.
breaks in my home. Like, he would be very much terrified.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so, what else is there after that? Oh yeah, he goes to Olga.
Yep.
Well, before that, does he meet Kira, or was that after?
That's after.
Okay, good.
No, I think what comes next is the fight for the throne.
The fight for
Oh,
the
yeah.
throne. Yes, between Chamberlain and Skekvar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking gross. They're gross
wait,
looking.
Can I share something ironic about this one? Because he's the general, right?
Yeah.
Can I share something ironic?
Sure.
His counterpart, like his mystic counterpart,
Spoilers.
is a friggin' peacemaker. What do you mean spoiler? Look, at this point
I'm just shouting out. Warning, spoilers.
Just letting the crowd know.
Yeah, but no, he as Viskexy is a general, but the mystic counterpart is a friggin' peacekeeper.
Yeah.
Oh
They're-
god, of course.
They're complete opposites, and I love it.
Literally, like, they're polar opposites. Like, once again, spoilers. But because of like the fragments that were shattered and like that divided like literally their soul, they were literally the complete opposite. So of course, one's gonna be a chef and one's gonna be one that nonstop eats.
Well,
Like it's that type of stuff.
That's because they were broken up from, they're good and they're bad. They're yin and they're yang.
The
So-
yin and the yang.
So, their positive qualities are gone and all they have left are the negative ones.
That's true. That's all they have.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's why you have Mr. Hmm.
And no, he should not exist. I don't care whose counterpart he is. He should not exist.
At least he didn't last long.
Good. I feel like he
That's
lasted
fairly
through the whole
long.
movie.
I think he did. Like, he lasted
He
pretty
did.
dang
Oh.
long.
He lived. That was
there
the
we
worst
Oh,
part of it.
we're already. Oh, wow, we're zooming.
No, I thought I had this one a little earlier in.
Those sword designs, though, I mean, that's awesome.
That is awesome. When I saw those first come out, I'm like, are we gonna get sword fighting? Are we gonna get sword fighting? Nope, we're gonna hit a rock.
In all honesty, they are puppets. What kind of anime battle do you expect them to be able to do?
I mean, Kermit the Frog, he's a pretty good sword fighter there.
Kermit the Frog is tiny. These things had actual people in them. Like I've seen like the bloopers and behind the scenes. These things are huge because people have to be in them.
I know.
I know.
A sword fight with that.
I'm just joking. But yeah.
I know, and I'm ranting about how friggin' insane it is that there's an actual heckin' human being like hiding under these Skeksis. It's crazy and cool.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, also going on that one too. So you remember we were talking about the scene where they like disrobe Chamberlain and just like get like banish him? That scene where he's like quivering against the wall. They had to have it so that puppeteers were literally puppeteering him through the wall.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, so they had like cut out like spots for their hands to go through.
Because he was too thin to like there was nothing like
Yeah.
God, like he couldn't even fit in his own body.
Like part of the reason why they have so much like extravagant clothing on them is to hide the puppeteer underneath. So when it went down to just base puppet, you couldn't have the person inside anymore.
Yep.
So yeah, they had people like through the wall do it.
I loved the costumes. Like they were so much, like they were so extravagant that they just made everything so much better. Like it was just like that's what I felt like as a kid when I was walking through the house with like a blanket on me. That's what I felt like.
Yeah.
That's how cool I felt.
One of the other things with the costumes as well, every single Skeksis and even the Mystics have something integrated into their costume to help portray their own character more.
Yeah.
So, like, the General has plates of armor, bones, and stuff like that on his costume. Chamberlain has
brightly colored and annoying. I'm sorry.
Yes.
No. I hate it so much. I hate it.
Yeah. But you can also look through like all the other ones. They have like with the it's not the Alchemist.
Pull up the book? You want me to pull up a book?
Yeah, pull up the book. The science person there.
Oh yeah, Skektek.
Yeah, Skektek. Like they'll have like scientific stuff on them, beakers, stuff like that.
And I'm pulling up the picture now. I'm flipping through the pages. Yeah, he's got like a little eye thing.
Yeah.
It's all fancily dressed, like all. I honestly like the really poofy stuff they wear.
Yeah, a lot of.
But yeah, he's got like a creepy skeleton-looking thing on his back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of it is just done so intricately and expertly.
Yeah.
So that, you know, when it comes down to the fact that they're deciding who's going to rule next by literally just chopping at a stone, you don't realize how stupid that is.
I thought that was clever though. Because it's for like a kids movie, you're not allowed to like kill anybody like that. I thought that was really clever that they had like the swords. Also, it wasn't that Chamberlain. It wasn't his fault that his sword broke. If it was just like a crappily made sword, I'm so glad it did break though, because I don't want him to be the general. With his little, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if they if it was rigged? Like if the general just like. No, at one point it's like, alright, I'm gonna try and break this sword, so when I have to fight against someone, I'm gonna win.
Probably what just basically happened is you have your normal politician versus someone who's done fighting, and who do you think is gonna win? Weak bony arms or someone who actually has muscles?
Muscle man.
Yeah.
He shall win.
The general is going to win this no matter what.
Oh yeah, he was just more aggressive and mean too. Like there was no way.
Yeah. If oh god, I just saw this. You could say that to to make Chamberlain's duel go quicker, you could go to the general to save some time.
I hate you.
That's bad.
You're
That's
awful. I love it.
bad.
That was great.
I'm proud of that one.
Okay, so then after that we get to Olga.
Yay.
In Olga's place. Which
She scared me at first, but
yeah.
she was the most helpful character out of everybody in this show.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Out of like everyone there, Olga was like the only one that knew what was going on.
She had the coolest place too. She had fucking planets everywhere. The hell? I want that.
Ah.
And also,
Like,
sorry,
I want that
I
now.
know this picture is from the TV show. I couldn't get a good picture.
How dare you put a TV show picture without letting us talk about the TV show?
I couldn't get a good picture of her in the movie.
How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you disobey your
How
own rule?
dare. Shame.
I couldn't get a good picture.
Shame.
Look, the only picture I could get of Olga that was like somewhat decent from the movie was her with her eyeball out. So like,
I'm gonna look up Olga pictures.
See what comes up.
I'm a C. I found good ones. No, wait, that's alcohol.
Oh,
wait,
you found
autocorrect.
nothing good then.
I found good ones. Oh wait, no, that's alcohol.
Wait, hang on. I had a good one, then I clicked on the images and it went to ultra alcohol.
What?
There's some good one. I don't know. There are
Anyways, back to topic.
No.
There is no topic.
It's my job to get us off topic.
Yeah, I know, and now we're gonna go back to topic, Sonny.
Damn, I
No.
failed.
So Olga's place is not exactly what I expected, but once I saw it, I'm like, yeah, I kind of can get down with this. Like everything was so like medieval, like ancient time wizard stuff. I was thinking, oh, this is gonna be like Conan the Barbarian type stuff. And then we have like this scientific planetarium, and I'm like, what? But
honestly, it lived up to every expectation I had because I had no expectation. I was just scared of her. I thought she lived in the jungle. I was like, okay, is this her home now? And then you go inside and it's a fucking, like, it's literally outer space. And I was like, oh, okay, this is not what I had in mind now.
Yeah. Like, it definitely made sense once I knew a little bit more about Olga, which was unfortunately outside of the show. Outside of the movie. But even, like, within the movie, she talks about, the stars and the planets enough. So it made sense to have, the planetarium there.
Yeah. I will also say she has the sass.
Yeah,
Because
this is going definitely. If Sunny does a tier list of her, this is definitely going to go in like A or maybe B tier for sass.
My own sass tier. All right, I'd put her. God, and I've seen some sassy characters. She would be like B tier, yeah.
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 She's like the queen though. Like she like the second he like got tangled up in the webs, literally she like drops her eyeball down. She's like, "Who the fuck are you? And why are you in my house?"
Actually, no, she'd be in between A and B because I friggin' love. I don't remember what she says. I think she says like bougie or something. But just where she shoots all the moving planes, she's like bougie, 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 bougie. Like,
Like waves her hands around. She's like, "Get out of here!"
Like you guys can't see, but I'm legit like waving my hands.
Wooja.
While saying that, it's pretty much she just like scatting everything away.
Yeah.
Literally, she's like, this is you're in my house. You need to obey all of the rules I have to.
She's legit
It
just like,
honestly
look, if
feels
you're in
like
the way,
everything is her house.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
this girl's amazing. I would want to be her. I aspire to be that level.
Like she
Has
even
like also the
faxes out the
yeah,
Skeksis.
she has like the audacity to just like call out the Skeksis and be like, "Are you kidding me with all this bull crap?"
Right.
They
Shame
broke
on
into
you.
her house, and like she goes, "Excuse me, did you put that hole in my roof? You're gonna need to fix that shit." Which is what got her kidnapped, but still, it was my favorite because she was literally yelling at them about the house even afterwards. She was
Yeah,
like, "You broke in here." I was
sending
like,
your
broke in
Gotham
here.
in.
I've got no home.
exactly. She's like, "I got no home. I've got nowhere to be, and you're just dragging me in here to drain me of my essence." She had like all the essence. I don't know. They just needed
Oh,
her.
she
That's
would have
it.
broken the crystal if they tried to
Oh
take
God.
it from her. Like
Yeah,
she's got enough to break that crystal.
she really does. Honestly, I more than I think you probably think because there are other things about Olga that we don't know from the movie, but they're in all the supplementary stuff. For people who don't know, after the movie, there were 3 books and I think a couple of comic series about it,
I
and then
didn't
they
know about
did
the comic.
the TV show.
I have
Which
a
the original creator didn't even want out, but I think it was like a family friend
It
or a
was the daughter.
family.
No, it was his daughter that wanted to do it.
The
yeah.
daughter, yeah, after he passed away, that she wanted to get his legacy out there. He did not want to do it, but good for her because I love Dark Crystal no matter what.
Yeah,
I mean, and the show was really good. Like you gotta respect that they kept it to like the original style, like with the puppetry
they did
and all
full
that.
Jim Henson style puppets. It
Like I
was
think, sorry, I was
yeah.
gonna say I think they only like very slightly touched it with CGI just to make some of like the movements more realistic, but they barely touched it up.
I think the only CGI stuff was the spiders whenever they had to fly, and
No, I could have sworn there's like just the smallest bit of CGI on the
no,
Gelfling.
no CGI on the puppets. Even in this movie, I mean, sometimes you wouldn't be able to believe it. That's how good the puppetry in this movie is. That you would not be able to believe that there's no CGI, there's no extra stuff going on. It is just all puppetry.
It's so amazing that people can do that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Bravo.
this is one of those projects that it's like, yeah, only Jim Henson could have done this.
Only him.
Yeah, only him.
That man is a legend.
Yeah.
No, there was a tiny bit of CGI, at least used for the puppeteers. I just looked it up.
Okay, probably to get rid of them, but
Yeah.
on the actual puppets.
No, and it says in the occasional enhancement, so they could have used like the tiniest bit.
Anyways,
They probably did like I would use CGI too. That's a lot of work for,
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That's a lot of work for people.
Like,
It is
like
a lot
the,
of work, but
show...
it's like claymation,
Well, yeah, like the show has a lot more. The show has a lot more expression in the face than it does here.
Yeah, you can definitely tell with Gelflings. The Gelfling puppets, I think, are the least well done.
Yeah, but they're still really good designs, like regarding character-wise. Like they almost look kind of humanist, but very much like altered enough so they're very often not.
Well, because you don't want to get too close to Uncanny Valley. You're going to give people heart attacks in like the theater. Like Uncanny Valley is not good. People will cry. Like they will feel uneasy, threatened by your characters. You don't want to get too close to that, buddy. You don't want to try that.
Yeah, I honestly for like the longest time was not a fan of the like kind of muzzly face that they gave them, but I do 100% like get it. If they were human faces on these puppets, then it would be too uncanny.
Well, and even then, most of the more sentient like beings in Dark Crystal, none of them really have flat faces. I think even
Yeah.
Olga didn't. No, Olga
No,
had a
Olga.
bit of a face, but
Olga
like
was flat faced, but
yeah, but
the
like all of the others, like the Mystics, Skeksis, they had kind of muzzly faces.
yeah,
No, the why am I blanking what they're called? The Gelfling kind of have it in like that right way so that it's kind of subtle but not like
yeah,
it just really adds to the whole fantasy thing that I love about their
yeah.
design.
And I mean, they aren't technically supposed to be human, anyways. They're
Yeah, they're Gelfling.
Gelfling is basically, they're elves.
They're the cutest little. I want ears like that. I've always wanted like whenever I dress up for Halloween. I always wanted the pointy ears. Oh, I always
I
just felt
actually
so
have
cool.
them.
I do
I,
too. You can get them on Amazon for
Yeah.
fairly cheap.
I think I
I
got
want
like a
them.
pair of like three pairs for like $15.
Like for different kinds. Like you can
Yeah.
get like really long ones, normal ones, and like really shortish ones.
I will have massive ears. I want them to touch the ceiling when I walk in.
So,
Oh my
You
god.
will know.
so now we're
Oh
kind of
no.
getting into the part where we do meet Kira.
Oh, you'll hear everything.
Oh dear, wait.
Oh, that is not Kira.
Let's see. Were you
Looked
trying
into
to...
the little keychain laser.
Oh, we'll get to that part. We'll get to that part. But I think now we kind of meet Kira, and honestly, once we meet Kira, I'm like, oh, thank God, someone that is interesting.
Kira
Damn.
was the essence. The reason I loved her so much, and the reason that my mother loved her so much, was because she was the reason that the crystal at the end got put back together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she was the
Let's
goddamn hero.
let's be honest here. Kira was really the chosen one here.
Oh god, she was. I don't know who Jen thinks he is, but he's not the chosen one. No.
Jen
Kira
is
was my boo.
Jen
I
is
think it's
okay, but
team. I
yeah,
think it was a team thing. Yeah, because here's the one thing I think a lot of people tend to forget with these two is yes, Kira had like all the smarts and the like socialness, but the thing was like she couldn't read. She didn't have the kind of knowledge Jen did.
yeah,
I think for a lot they learned from what Jen was able to provide. So
yeah.
I think it was very much like a tag team sort of deal
What it
when it came.
really comes down to, Jen is Frodo, and Kira is Sam.
Kira she had the ability to actually talk to Jen and learn from what he had and teach him enough so that he was strong enough on his own. That's
Yeah.
what Kira brought to the table. She was like the backbone to Jen, which made me so happy because it wasn't just like one of those romantic interests. They had so much to learn from each other because like Kira was like immediately she was like, Fizzgig like attacked Fizzgig attacked Jen, and she calmed him down a little bit. But then when he was like, "Oh, like get that like monster away from me," she was like, "Rude! This is my little boy. This is my little Fizzgig. He's fine. He's just a little touchy." Like she was great. She taught him so many things, and she learned how to be a good-ish, more good person, a better person. I should say better, not more good.
Chat basically said that Kira was like the world, like so she knows what the world is, while Jen is kind of the book. So like the book smart versus the street smart person, put them together and you got a good team.
Yeah, which
That's true.
actually. Oh, hang on! I just realized something.
What?
You think about it. The the Skeksis and the Mystic separated each other, right?
Yeah.
So their knowledge is separate. Jen and Kira combined their knowledge and conquered the Skeksis. So you think about it, that's like the true like showing of like the whole unity and working together thing in the story.
There you
They
go.
worked as a true team and beat the ones who decided to work apart.
Yeah. That's something I honestly never really connected until now.
Look at you!
Look at
just
you
very
being a
smart.
smart bean. Go have a cookie.
I'm
Here's
a
a cookie.
smart
Go have a
bean.
cookie.
I got a Tootsie
You
Roll
got
on my
cookies?
desk. I'm gonna eat it.
Everyone in chat, put hashtag give cookie to Sunny.
I want cookie.
Or
I'm gonna have a good-
hashtag
have
Sunny
some.
cookie.
I got it's funny. I got a Tootsie Roll I can eat.
Good. Yeah, you deserve that Tootsie Roll. Yes.
You know what I'm
Unback
gonna
that
do?
zapper.
I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get some cookie dough and I'm gonna get one of those little star cutouts and I'm just gonna make Sunny cookies.
Can you guys hear the wrapper sounds?
Yes, we can hear them. Stop it.
It's great.
That is my Tootsie Roll that I'm about to eat. I will now be
It's the victory
silent.
Tootsie Roll.
I will now be silent for probably 10 hours as my mouth gets
Yeah.
glued shut with a Tootsie Roll.
So while Sunny is silent, who
Oh no!
let's get to the part where we're draining essence from living beings.
The laser
let's
pointer.
not.
Let's get to the
The
dark
laser
stuff
pointer.
again.
The laser
Dark
pointer.
stuff. Dark stuff. Dark stuff.
I don't want to get into the dark stuff. I want Fizz Cake.
This is why I call it the laser pointer. This little idiot looked directly into the sun.
Yeah,
And-
I was laughing honestly.
You were laughing, but while this little pogling went from this to that.
Yes, because I was laughing because I was like, don't look, don't do it. And like literally it took him like 3 seconds until he looked at it. I was like, oh, what are you doing?
He's legit just like, oh no, I shouldn't look, but I want to look, but I shouldn't, but it's interesting, but now I'm gonna look directly into the sun.
Gonna look right.
I was like, excuse me?
Yeah, but you know what? At the same time, though, that's basically how we get introduced to the process of draining essence from a person, so that later on when Kira gets put in the chair, you're like, oh shit, we know what happens here.
In that moment, I was scared. I was like, oh no, Jen's not gonna make it in time. I was like, it's too late, and she's gone.
This is actually something that's done here that a lot of media doesn't do, where it's the classic Bond thing where, you strap them in and you're gonna, shoot them with a laser or something. You're setting up this, demise for them. But no one really shows what happens to a person during the demise. Because, they're the hero. They're supposed to get out and be free. Here we get to see what happens to the person if they don't get out.
Oh yeah, we get to see the demise.
Yeah,
we have to now worry for it. Because before we're not really shown what happens in the big evil monster machine. Now we're shown exactly what it can do to a person.
Yeah. So now that you're at this point where you're like, oh no, they're putting Kira in that? Oh crap. I know what happens.
Girl, you better run.
Yeah.
It was a perfect scene too, because she struggled just enough. You could tell, the person in she was struggling just enough where it looked like she couldn't get out, but also looking at it now, I'm like, she could just slip her right hand right through that. It's a little loose, slip your hand through.
Sometimes, well, I mean, here's one of the other things. So you're not always looking at the hands.
That's true.
So they probably were like, okay, we can kind of get away with this. So because you're going to be looking at the face. You're going to be looking at her trying to like not get her essence sucked out. Which
Yeah, but they do
not from her soul.
they do kind of zoom in on the hands, like when he's
yeah.
like
when they clip it down, it just looks like they clip down around her robe. Like
yeah.
specifically cut around her robe. like now that like I'm older and like I watch it again, I'm like, just take your hand out, take your hand out. Like, do it, man.
It's fine, she just gets the animals to help her out. It's fine.
I know. She's so cool. Like she's every Disney princess but better. Like she's Snow White but better. Like this girl literally just goes, just like, come here,
It's Snow White.
come on.
It's Snow
Instead
White
of
if she had
singing-
wings.
Instead of singing, she does a friggin' battle cry. Like
It's so cool. Like it echoes.
Kamalea!
It's the coolest thing.
yeah.
I literally love her so much.
Yeah.
Her and Fizzgig are my because Fizzgig was one of the ones that helped her. Like I couldn't help it. He was
Fizzgig!
so cute, his best.
With its many rows of teeth.
Yeah,
His many rows of
Fizzgig
teeth.
technically has 2 rows of teeth. I don't know if everyone knows this, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this little abomination.
Look at him! Look at his little face! Look at the Oh my god, you just want to punt it. I love it so much.
Can I
I legit
mention-
want to punt this annoying fluff ball of teeth.
Can I mention a discovery I made in the book
Sure.
that
Yes.
Belle very much doesn't like?
Oh.
Fizzgig is the puffball of sass with many teeth, but there's another puffball with more teeth. And I love the name of it. The name
No,
of
it's
it,
so
and I
bad.
kid you not, is called Round Bob.
I'm not
And it's
showing
like-
Round Bob.
It's
It's
like
so bad.
Fizzgig combined with a nightmare, but I find it hilarious because his name is just Round Bob.
Oh,
So bad.
I'm not showing Round Bob. I mostly because I can't show Round Bob because I don't have the ability to show the picture. But
Aww.
So bad, people.
I saw the
Oh,
picture
God.
of the Discord, remember?
I'd have to
Also,
put it into a
I drew
slide,
it.
and I'm. And,
If you wish to look it up, people,
anyways.
just look up the Bob.
Yeah,
Look at the
just
Bob.
look up Round Bob Dark Crystal, and you'll find it. But yeah, what else to talk about?
There's a lot you can talk about Fizzgig.
There's not much you can talk
Fizzgig
about.
was perfect.
The boat
Yeah,
scene! They all have a
Oh,
boat scene.
Everyone,
What about
hey,
that
Lord of the Rings
scene
had a boat
where
scene. We need one too.
Get Out?
Wait. Yeah, wait, the scene where what?
The scene where Kira called, or not called, but like she started riding those things. What were they called? They were these
Land
ginormous
Striders.
things.
Land Striders.
Yes, Lion Striders. That was amazing because I was as
Oh,
terrified as
yeah.
Ken. But Kira
Honestly-
and just like the wings, oh god.
Honestly, I used to really not like the Land Striders. I thought they looked ugly, but like now looking
are.
back at them, I'm like, it's so cool. No, I think they look cool.
I
Look,
think the
I'm a
puppetry magic.
sucker for character design. I look at like the Land Striders, I'm like, that's so cool.
I think the puppetry magic is really nice, but their faces are a little weird.
I
Like,
call them tall bunny rabbits.
Because they are. I mean, they got the bunny rabbit ears and all that. But like, there's a reason why when I went for a picture of one of these, I didn't go with their face.
It's bad. Their legs were the thing that disturbed me most.
They are
their
very
legs,
bony legs.
Yeah,
Like-
they were not my favorite.
Here's the thing, I'm looking at like another picture, like in the I'm by the way, chat, the book that I have So it's a like bestiary. It says it's about the characters and creatures. They're like a
The
Bestiary.
really
bestiary of them. Oh my god.
bestiary. I don't know, but
It's
like
perfect. I
very
love it.
like for a blue and greenish color that's really kind of cool. And if you know Nausicaa, like the anime, I can very much see them in Nausicaa.
I could kind of too.
Because they're kind of insect-like, but also kind of like that other sort of like rabbit-looking thing.
I think the Gotham would definitely fit more into that.
Because they look like bugs.
Yeah,
Which, by the way, they are two separate creatures mixed together, I found out.
Really? What creatures are they
Really?
mixed together?
I'm trying to remember. One of them, I have to bring up the show.
Oh,
That's the only...
Is it the spiders?
Well, just what is it? Yeah, what is it?
So, they're mixed with the spiders. I'm trying to, like, rush to pull up the page about the Gotham. I think it's a combination of a spitter, which I don't think we really see, and in a Aratham it says. I think
What is?
that's the ascendancy from the
Yeah.
show.
I think
So
that's...
they get like combined.
Yeah, so they're the corpses of both of those creatures combine, and then they use the power of the crystal to like reanimate them. Oh wait, here it is.
That's
I found it.
creepy.
The
That's
Aratham and
awful.
the Brunak.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That is
I
really
thought that was...
creepy.
Yeah,
That's
it's
so
really
bad.
freaky.
But yeah. Those creatures were cool. One of the like kind of favorite parts there too was when the wings come out and it's like, yeah, girls have wings. Didn't you know that?
Yeah, literally, I was like, this poor kid knows nothing. Like, she was like, she's bending down like so gracefully, and she goes, "What are you looking at?" And then he's like, "The girls have wings." The fuck they do? I've never seen one. I've never seen a girl in my life. What do you mean they have wings?
Yeah, that's another thing. He has never seen another female ever.
Never seen another
thing.
Yeah. Also, you'd think that you'd think that the mystics would tell him a bit more about, his kind, other than, yeah, these jerk Skeksis, killed them all. Oh well, back to math.
I was like, why did nobody tell this guy? Because they were just like, these Skeksis, they're bad. And then he was like, oh, okay. And like, there was nothing else to it. That was the end of discussion. There was no they're bad because of the crystal, or they're bad because he had no idea that when he put the crystal back together, that these Skeksis and these guys would become one again. He had no flippin' idea. Like he was just doing what he was told.
He just knew he had to do it, and boom, there you go.
It's like, look, the old mystic that sparkled away told me to do it, so I'm gonna do it.
He's like, my dad that kind of fizzled away like bubbles. He told me to put this back, so you can't stop me now.
So since we're talking about the climax, and there's one thing about the movie we didn't talk about.
What is it?
The Chamberlain subplot. No.
Yes. He was annoying. He lost.
We need to make
banished.
Peace. Please.
He tried.
Please.
Hey, look. He was annoying. He got banished. Please. He tried to get back in, and then they said "screw you" to him, and now he's dead.
Peace, please.
I think.
Just want peace.
No. You get nothing. Oh my god, you get absolutely nothing. I hate him so much. He not only manipulated, this poor Jen character who didn't even trust Chamberlain somehow got manipulated by him. And then, the worst part of it, the worst part is that little sound he makes. It is. I want to break his beak in half. I hate it.
No.
I get so aggressive. I hate it so much.
But I do I do still really love it because it shows what Chamberlain's kind of strength was. how he kind
Being
of
annoying.
no, why they basically didn't kill him from the first that ever came out of his mouth was because he's incredibly smart and very manipulative.
Yeah, which is so bad. I wish he wasn't, but he lasted the entire movie being like that.
Yeah.
I wonder why I like this character.
I hate you. I hate it so much. Like literally, like the way he looks, like the slight change in his face when he like does the is it
Yeah.
just spikes every bone in
Hey
my
Belle.
body to be fearful.
Belle.
What?
Chat wants to know something.
What?
How do you really feel about Chamberlain?
Chat? If I cannot make it any more clear, I would free willingly kill this man. I would kill his counterpart if it meant getting rid of him. I despise him. I can't.
Okay.
I can't.
So
Wait,
so
I want
then
to know
let me
counterpart did.
spin
Wait,
this.
what if
Let me spin this here for you, Belle.
Oh.
his counterpart was like really
Cha-
important?
to kill Chamberlain, you have to kill the Mystic. And
Oh,
to
good,
kill the
fine.
Mystic, you have to do it while all the other Mystics are watching.
He's a
He would be
gentle
gone.
soul.
He would
Wait,
be gone.
can
We
can
need to
I
know.
read? Can
Sure,
I read
go
out
ahead.
what Chamberlain's like
Counterpart?
other side is?
Sure.
He would be Ursel the Chanter. It says he's a gentle soul, the more opinionated than the other mystics. He could speak in a tremulous whisper or raise his chance to be heard beyond the valley, is what it says. I'm not reading of what because I have trouble reading this handwriting.
Yeah, the book is kind of written in
It's written in the Dark Crystal way.
yeah, it's written in a certain
He
font.
sings songs. It says he chose to enrich Thrall with song and had a
So he'd
powerful
understand.
command over his voice. But
He'd
he's
understand.
a nice boy. He's a good
He'd
boy.
understand. He'd understand.
Okay, so one of the things that that's gonna come into this whole murder plot, you have to spend a day with them.
No.
You have to spend
no.
pleasant day with this guy.
Pleasant?
Pleasant.
With a
Pleasant?
mystic. With a mystic.
I would knock him out.
With the
Oh, with the
Mystic.
mystic? Oh, okay.
With the Mystic.
I could do that.
No, you have to spend a pleasant day with the Mystic, and at the end of the day, if you want to kill Chamberlain, you need to kill him in front of all the other Mystics. Can you do it?
Okay. I would do it. I hate him.
Oh, God.
All right, chat. Then
My
you have your
disguise-
answer. This is how much Belle
Oh,
hates Chamberlain. That she
It's
would literally
bad.
do probably the most monstrous thing that I could probably think of right now, and it's me saying it. So, fairly monstrous. Do the most monstrous thing in order to kill Chamberlain.
mystic.
But yeah. So, what do you guys think about the end of the movie then?
I liked the ending. I was a little because I don't like the design of the dudes
Yeah.
of the combined guys. But like the visual of them like joining together was really cool.
Yeah.
Especially since it's the first time you ever see how friggin' huge the Mystics are.
Yeah, especially compared to the Skeksis. And you already kind of got like the size of the Skeksis compared to the Gelflings, and you're like, wow, these guys are big. And then you see the Mystics actually stand up, and then you're like, whoa, holy crap.
Yeah, you're done. That's it.
They get bigger.
They just kept on growing. I was like, excuse me? Why are you
If If a mystic ever chose violence, I feel like that would be the day we all die. Like,
We've
They
seen.
would win every
Okay,
war.
I know. I hate doing this. Bring up the TV show, but we have seen
Oh my
a mystic
God.
choose violence,
have.
and it does turn
end well?
out. Yeah.
I believe. Wait, did we?
Yeah. Hunter versus. Oh God.
Oh.
I forget his.
Well,
his
versus
counterpart,
the
but-
Archer.
Yeah, Hunter versus Archer.
Yeah, but the Archer wasn't entirely violent. He was protective.
True.
No, like he did fight against his counterpart, but he wasn't fighting in a violent way. More of a kind of like
It's a
Paladin.
passive way.
Yeah.
Kind of like how, a monk would fight, but yeah.
Like
But
Avatar.
good for him. Good for
Yeah.
him fighting anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
He
think
chose violence.
I think the ending is fine, except for two things. One, if you're gonna have Kira get stabbed, I think Kira should have just been dead.
Damn.
Ew, why don't you like Kira?
I
Right?
like Kira. Kira's my favorite, one of my favorite characters in here. I'd say
Aw.
Kira is like my second favorite to Chamberlain.
Really?
I love Chamberlain. I'm sorry.
So much. But I will enter your household and rob you of all your items. But
oh.
I thought that her coming, being revived and everything. I thought that was really fun because it's a kids movie. But if it wasn't a kids movie, I think she would have died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would have made the plot a lot more intense if she did.
I think the only thing that doesn't fully make me roll my eyes with it is it kind of shows the power of what these combined beings could be. They can bring someone back to life.
Mm.
They're just that powerful. So that's the only thing that
Just
kind
that
of
strong.
saves it.
They got big noses. Like, you look at their noses.
Yeah,
Smaller
this
good
is
word.
this is the other problem. Their design, I don't like. But I know what they were going for because these guys are technically aliens. They're not native to this planet. But
I hope not. I'd be terrified.
well, they're not native to the planet that they are on at the moment.
Oh, true.
So
I also think that they did a good job comparing the mystics and the Skeksis. Because, like you said, they have a really long nose, but also if you look at it, it's the exact same as the mystics, except that little part top of their nose is like a dent in compared to the mystics that curves out, which
Yeah.
I really liked.
Yeah.
I'm upset I didn't pick up on the fact that they were the same thing. I'm upset I didn't pick up on that until the end.
Yeah. It's it's okay. But apparently they have to make all new baby gelflings. Castle Dragon is shipping.
Yep.
Shipping. Shame on shipping.
Who are they shipping?
Or
Jen and Kira.
Jen and Kira.
Oh yeah, but they're so
yeah,
cute.
they would they are definitely gonna be the ones that have to I guess repopulate.
That's right.
Yeah, also they just have such a genuine bond to each other that I'm okay, they're just meant to be.
Yeah.
It was so cute the first meeting
They have
and
a nice
the way
bond.
yeah, it was so genuine. I loved it.
Yeah. Okay,
Which
so
I'm glad we get to see the back. Did we talk about the backstory of Kira yet? That we got into
we
like, a little bit
didn't. We
during the
didn't talk
movie.
about it. Because she
No.
does have definitely kind of a traumatic backstory.
Oh
Of
yeah, this
just,
poor
like,
kid.
Her parents getting
Trauma.
stolen away from her and having to, get like raised by podlings. Honestly, I could not imagine having to be raised by podlings. I think
No, but they're so
Party.
cute.
I
It must be a
think
constant party.
I think I would probably go and be like, hey Skeksis, want some help?
Excuse me,
Damn.
I'll take my own kind for you, man. Just get me out of here.
I can't stay with the podlings anymore, guys. I just can't.
They
I don't know
They were
what the
a
heck
lot.
they're saying. And they seem to be using spoons as weapons. It's so weird.
I don't know what to do
You
anymore.
brought up the show again!
Shut up.
You brought up Hop. But come on, Hop is adorable.
Yeah. But yeah, anything else that we can think of to talk about this?
Not
Hmm.
that I can think of.
Oh wait, what about those really creepy those little spider looking things? What did you guys think of those? Because I was terrified.
I
Oh,
used
yeah,
to
the
be
Gartham-
terrified of those.
The Gartham were. I mean, I wasn't fully terrified of them because, I mean, I've seen 80s movies before. There's more terrifying minions to go after you.
Oh,
Here's the thing, I didn't like them at all because when I was younger, I was scared of spiders and crabs, and they were a combination of both.
you really just targeted your fears and put them into one thing. I love it.
They did! Like we're like, oh, you don't like spiders or crabs? Well, boom, spider crab. And even better, we're gonna add a bug-like shell on top of it and really creepy clicky noises. There you go, nightmare fuel.
I
Good
can't
luck
with the click
sleeping.
noises. It's so bad. The click noises are awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that's like it's the sound of their like how they walk and their freaking claw. Oh, it was so bad
Good.
as a kid. Cause like I was just watching this and like as a child they burst in, not really caring, and then
Wow.
just explosion, and I was
Yeah. Hey guys,
Yeah.
can almost say with their sounds, I associate them with the sounds of falling sand.
you get out of here.
Yeah. Now you've lost your now you've lost your privileges for that cookie that I was gonna give you.
Oh no, I already ate that cookie. That cookie is mine.
No, I was gonna give you another cookie, but like no.
I've eaten it already. I've eaten it already. It's my bad joke. Spider crab. Oh no,
This is a
spider
bad
crab.
joke.
Oh my.
Spider crab. I'm gonna give you a spider crab cookie just because
Have you
of that
ever
joke.
seen one of those like spider crab? What I think it was like.
Yeah, like the ones on the bottom of the ocean, they're huge.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, I've seen them at an aquarium. They are terrifying, and they get so much bigger. Like, if you ever go to an aquarium and see them, they're bigger than my face.
Yeah.
Like, the base of it is bigger than my face, and then the legs are so freaking long and And then I find out they can get bigger. I'm like, nope.
Yeah, let's go into king crab territory then for ya.
The freaking Gotham in real life.
Yeah.
That's so bad. They can grow further. Oh my god, that's a human's face.
I think
Yeah.
I think there's another thing called the coconut crab.
I'm looking up largest crab.
Oh wait, I know the coconut crab. I actually know what you're talking about. That thing is like somehow the scariest yet most adorable crab. Did I hear Sunny shriek?
I think
Honey?
Sunny just broke herself.
Something. It's
Sunny, you either keep breaking up or like
Yeah, she keeps
bigger than the pool.
out of existence.
Pool. It's bigger than the man holding it in the pool. It's freaking huge.
Oh no.
Oh my god, chat! Look up Japanese spider crab and go to the images. Oh my god! No!
Spider crab. Let me look at this shit.
Oh,
Oh my god.
look at
Oh my god.
no!
Why
It's
is it
so
shaped like that?
it's so
Why is its two arms in front shaped like that? That looks terrifying.
Oh, jeez.
yeah. You look it up, chat. This is my god.
Why? Oh my god, it looks so cute as a baby, and then it just keeps growing.
It
Oh my
just
Yeah.
god.
keeps going. It's so long and lanky.
Look at its top two. Oh my god, their little claws are terrifying.
No, I
Something
prefer
else
the
that you guys should
Gotham.
definitely look up as well is the coconut crab. Because,
Coconut
Was
crab.
coconut? I spelled
Oh, why is it so
coconut.
thick?
It's the thick boy.
It's a thick boy.
How many?
it's a thick
How many
boy.
C's? How many C's?
Like at least three.
Many C's
It's 3 C's.
with 3 C's.
At least
Did you see the
three.
guy? Yeah, I
Yeah.
looked at the guy standing up with it, chat. That is the most terrifying crab ever. There's a picture of a coconut crab fighting a seagull. No, actually, no, that's the crab killing the seagull. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
What? Okay, chat, maybe don't look at that if you don't want to look at sensitive images.
Anyways, back
Yeah,
to Dark Crystal.
I prefer the Gotham over these, but the coconut crab looks pretty damn close.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a coconut. That's cute. Oh, I just saw a flock. Oh.
Okay, Sunny.
You're bad.
Put the phone away. Put the phone away. We're gonna do an ending thoughts or final thoughts.
After you said this is the ending fun. Coconut crabs after Sunny.
Oh my god.
Sunny,
What?
put the phone away.
It's not my phone. I'm looking at my other monitor.
Okay, stop looking at the crabs. Let's go back to Dark Crystal. Get your ADD in check, woman.
Never.
Oh yeah, let's let's try.
That's what all my teachers say, and none of them have succeeded.
They have tried.
Okay,
Many
so
have tried.
we're
failed.
we're trying to do ending thoughts now, Sunny.
Okay.
What are your ending
We'll
thoughts?
end the thoughts.
I like it. I like this movie a lot. I don't know what else to say. I've been saying
all?
it's great the entire time. Like
You're
I
someone
love-
who does like a lot of improv, and all you can think of, oh yeah, it was great.
well, I was gonna add to it.
Okay, go ahead.
Anyway,
There was more.
there was more. I really love this one just because of the world building, the designs of all the characters, the story. Like it's a very yes, it's a slow story at first, but I kind of like the slowness because it kind of gives you an idea of like how peaceful it was before, even when you have the menacing Skeksis looking into the laser pointer.
True.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I really like this one. I don't think I've ever had anything bad to say about it, other than very creepy things.
Yeah. For me, I think this movie is really great. It just has a couple of problems to it, and that is just kind of organizing itself a little better so that certain scenes don't drag too much and the other scenes just don't feel as quick. Like, I feel like the beginning is definitely a lot longer than it needs to be, and I think that
True.
they kind of should have had some more time when they were doing the dream fasting scene. So kind of a pacing problem. The main character, I think, definitely needed more character to him. Um, just like everything else had like so much character to them that Jen just kind of fell flat. Um, but yeah. Other than that, I think this is a great movie. I'm pretty sure it also um I don't remember. I think it failed at the box office originally too.
Yeah, a lot of
Really?
things fail at the
Yeah.
box office at first.
A lot of I think
Aw.
most of if it wasn't Muppets, I think most of Jim Henson projects kind of failed with box office and
There
just
are
kind
a
of
lot of good, like that. A
yeah.
lot of considered to be like OGs or classics now did fail. Like
Yeah.
you look at Dark Crystal, Labyrinth, a lot of this sort of stuff didn't do well when it came out, and then yeah,
Yeah,
cult
they
classic.
grew into cult classics.
Yeah, even though
Really?
they
I
did
didn't know
poorly
that.
when they
Yeah.
came out. It's really cool.
Yeah, I
That's
think
awesome.
they
I'm glad
only
it's doing
got
so well
like
now.
a couple of million. I looked it up. There's like 4 million for opening week, and at like a budget of I think what was it like 10 million?
Oh my god. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what they put into it, opening week was just a huge bust.
Oh god.
Um,
But it became one of the classics, so I'm glad that at least it got the recognition eventually.
yeah.
Yeah.
Domestic box office overall brought in at least 40 million. It says so.
Oh shit! Good for them. Good for you. You did it, Dark Crystal. You done did it.
But that was its full box office run, though. Um, okay, yeah, it was a budget of 15 million estimated, um, and with a opening of 4 million, that's normally considered a bust.
Still good though. I mean, I would be happy to get any money.
True. I mean, the big important thing is that for its whole run, it ended up with 40 million. So they made their money back
Exactly.
plus. But how they kind of how movies consider if it's a hit or a bust is within the first week. If you don't make your money back within the first week, then it's a bust. If you make it back within the first week, then you have a hit.
Oh, so there's like rules to these things. I forgot that there's like rules to movies.
Yeah, there's rules to these types of stuff. But yeah, I mean, altogether, it's a great series. It's a great movie.
Yeah. Definitely, if you haven't seen it,
Yeah.
watch. And if you
Please
have
watch
seen it, and if you have seen it, go watch it again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's tons of copies out there you can probably get.
Yep.
And
I think
yeah,
it's even online in some places.
Probably. It's also
it's no
DVD.
longer on Netflix.
Sadly.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no longer on Netflix. But yeah,
I'm hoping they don't take Labyrinth off Netflix. I really
I'll
want us
try.
to do Labyrinth.
I'll try.
yeah.
Ooh, Labyrinth would
Netflix
be
is
a good
definitely
one.
not Netflix. Labyrinth is definitely going to be one of our next ones. It is on the list, the very top of the list. We just have to work scheduling stuff out.
Yep.
I'm working. I'm not working. I am a college student.
Yeah, there's a reason why I wanted to get. There's a reason why you guys got 3 Demoncasts in a row. Because people were out of college, and after this, we might not be able to do a Demoncast for a little while.
Our lives will get busy again.
Yeah, certain people's
Yep.
lives are gonna get busy. But yep. This kind of wraps everything up. I hope you guys enjoyed. And we will see you guys next time. Where
Yeah.
You will.
I think we're gonna be doing stuff Sunday on Silver Sun SMP. And
Ooh la la.
yeah. I just kinda wanna end this one stream on one thing though.
I know.
End it, man. I will murder you for fun.
For fun.
For funsies.
Good night, everyone, and all your friends.
Oh, what?